Welcome back, and you're definitely watching Abled Differently. Dyslexia is a type of learning disability that causes difficulties in reading, writing, and occasionally speaking. It's the most common disability among children, and if it's left unattended for long, it might affect the intellectual growth of a child. This is what people have to say.
You can define dyslexia as a condition. It is a condition which affects the part of the brain that is concerned with the understanding of language. So you find that most people who are affected with this condition, they have difficulties when it comes to reading and learning.
Dyslexia is a learning disorder that involves difficulty in reading. It's also called reading disability. Dyslexia affects areas of the brain that process language.
Dyslexia, the way I know it, is a kind of brain disorder that involves learning of difficulties in learning. However, dyslexia it is actually a human disorder in brain.
Dyslexia is a condition where an individual, child, is faced with the difficulty of writing, pronouncing certain words, certain syllables, and it's a condition that affects most of our children. It's only that people don't exactly know what it is.
Dyslexia is a learning disability that involves people having difficulties in maybe formulating of words, understanding letters, and dealing with something like difficult math problems. They cannot be able to maybe comprehend the whole maybe question or a word because of the way they see. Most of the time, if they write mirror images of the words they want to pronounce or say.
So the cause of dyslexia, we have mainly two. You can get dyslexia genetically or by environmental causes. So genetic dyslexia is whereby you can inherit from the parent, or in a situation whereby a child is born prematurely or underweight, they can also develop dyslexia.
Some of the symptoms are slow reading, difficulty in spelling, difficulty in reading such that someone can tend to read aloud.
Like for children in school, you can have difficulties in learning, reading, but in the real sense, you are very normal. And you can actually have vision to do something.
For example, if you give a child a pen to write, they won't be able to write. They will write the words, but sometimes it will be mirrors, or they will be missing some letters.
If a child is not diagnosed that they have dyslexia, it could extend to adulthood, because it's something that can be cultured in a way. It can be, some part of it can be prevented because there's no cure. So if we leave a child to just be on their own, if you don't understand what they're going through, if you don't know the condition they have, of course it can stretch to the adulthood of the particular child. If the condition is left to progress to the adulthood of a child, personally I have a personal experience where in high school there are these sessions where we could read our set books. So a person could do a paragraph, and some people would read them so well, others would struggle, and others would completely not figure out how to read. And according to us, those guys were just dumb. They were just, to us, they were just dumb. If only we knew that maybe they have dyslexia. Maybe it's something they are going through. Maybe it's something they need to be checked out for. They need to be coached on how to handle. I think those are the essential little steps we need to take as people, as a country, in addressing such conditions. Because I'm pretty sure